Yo, what's going on? Part 4, guys. Part 4. Okay, so I just had a rant about like color theory and stuff, and I just figured I'd just let you know some more. Not just color theory, but just about this person's post. Okay, so this person said Altius Citius Fortius. Sure, I'm going to say that's his name. Honestly, sadly, statistically, black women are the least desired combination on dating apps and sites as per their data trackers. That said, I dated a black woman for 3 years and she is the one that got away. Least desired doesn't mean nobody desires you, though. They don't give absolute numbers. So thankfully, so dudes are looking for black women. That's a plus. They're looking. I don't know what is hindering them, but I do think. Sorry, I had a thought. It was in regards to my last video. Sorry, I want to finish this thought first. I do think there are many men who are looking for nice, talented, beautiful, genuine, lovely, mentally healthy therapists gone, healed from generational, cultural, American, racist history trauma via their therapist. Like, like they're looking for a healthy, nice chick, and yeah, some of them are curious. They go like, "What's these black females like? What's these black females like?" And I guarantee you, some of these white women, they're like, "What's these black dudes like?" And I get it. But my point isn't that for men, but I am saying that dudes throughout the world, I'm sure they are interested in a black female. And I mean, like that song American Boy by Estelle. I guarantee you there's some dudes across the country that like, I want an American girl and I want that black chick, dog. You know, I've seen from in Japan, they view a lot of these black women unfortunately as sex objects. It's a little sad. But yeah, I feel like some of these women are they're missing out just saying I'm just looking for black men. I'm like, I don't know where you got that from. If you thought why you thought that was like, yo, I need a black man. I need a black man. Sorry, I was looking at it. I'm like, nah. Look everywhere. Look for a good man. Let's start there. Look for a good man, and don't be on this. You know, I hate the fact that I got to keep saying this. I have to say this, but don't make this okay because you're outside the race. You are anti-black man. Just say I'm looking for a black man and happen to find him. That's it. That's not. It's not really like, yo. It's not really like a serious thing when women are like, if a dude find a pretty chick, he don't care where she's from, dog. Maybe he might need to care a little bit because of her family, but like he don't care. He's like, yo, you gorgeous, you pretty. I gotta talk to you, you know. And if this woman give him a chance a day, he gonna try to shoot his shot if he's courageous enough. Maybe he's not. I don't know. You just gotta see. Uh, okay, another comment says in the stupid and racist sexual economy, black women and Asian men have often a harder time than others. None of that is your fault. You sound like a smart, aware, beautiful person who deserves someone great. Hope you find your partner soon. True. True. Because I'm like, what's the problem with Asian dudes? I don't know. I'm a black man. I don't know. I don't have Asian friends. I would love to have Asian friends, but Asian men seems to be a little uncomfortable around me. That's me. That's been my experiences. You know, some of them are okay, but some of them they just have this air about trying to fit in. They're not themselves. Some of them are nice. Some of them they're crinkling at the thought of just you just existing. But again, I don't blame them because I've had my cringe moments with Asian dudes because I haven't seen them. So I was trying to adjust my perspective. Like, yo, dang, I've never seen this guy. Like, wow, he's just different. Wow, you know, and I don't know. I wonder. I have to wonder that for myself sometimes. Like, what if white people have had? What if they've met? And I don't mean like going across the country. I'm talking about like here. Like, what if they met like black people or Asian people or Mexican people? Who's like, man, I've never seen a white person before. Man, You look weird, man. Why you look like that? You know, like, but the thing is, they're predominant culture, so uh, they don't have to really deal with. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just speaking from my experiences and then projecting, but I feel like sometimes, like, if only people understood that idea of being a minority, like, yo, you know, you don't feel like you belong sometimes, and that's not a justification to date. I just kind of want people to, like, yo, sometimes, yeah, you're different, but you're still a person, you know. And that's sad. It's sad to me that some of these Asian brothers, they're not even like, they have a hard time out here. These people, like, but some of them be like, I don't know, man. I could be wrong, but some of them be doing the most. And this whole trying to be black stuff is, it be irritating too. It'd be irritating, like, yo, you're not black. Stop trying to put on a front. Just be yourself and be a confident version of yourself. Don't sit here and be like, yo, what's going on, man? Ha ha ha. What word? Yeah, man. Ha ha ha. Just like, dude, that sounds obnoxious. It sounds real obnoxious. You're not the quirky. You're not the quirky Asian. You're not the quirky. Yo, man, I'm just a hip hop. Yeah, yeah. Yo, what's going on? I'm like, you ain't MC Jen, and MC Jen actually like the culture. So I'm like, it's one thing to rep your folks, but don't sit here and be like trying to pretend to be somebody you not, because you're not black. So I'm like, at least Macklemore and MC Jen was trying to. They appreciate the culture. They love hip hop. You know, Eminem. They loved hip hop. They appreciate the culture. They're not out here trying to exploit the culture. Yeah, man, it's just about the music, dog. It's just about the music. I don't really care about none of this political stuff. I'm like, and this is why we call them a culture vulture. But let me go back on it. You glossed over being overweight, which tends to be a deal breaker for many men. Men are visual. You see subreddit of many men complaining about women being out of shape and it being a turnoff. I think this may be more to do with the quality of matches than anything. Professional men tend to like the more fit women because they have more options. Fair. You know, if you're a high value earning dude, why should you settle for a chick that's thick, overweight? Sorry, you know why? He could have caught uh, Gina, Kim, um, Kardashian, whoever you want to call them. You know, he could have found all these females and they'd be like, "Yo, you got money though. You have an earner, dog. Oh dang, what's going on?" He's like, you know, like you they they could be they got options. These high earner dudes, they like, you think they trying to find like a female that needs to be worked on? I don't mean to be mean. I'm just saying, like, I got things I got to work on. So that's why I'm like, I'm trying to be honest with myself too. Like, you know, sometimes people don't want a project. Sometimes people want somebody who's just right off the bat ready to go. You know, because they're ready to go. They don't want somebody to, okay, let me wait on you for you to. Some people they experience love and they're like, yo, I'm okay with you. I'm willing to wait on you. You know, some women are like that, but some women, they're not gonna wait on you. Sometimes they're like, yo, I have to, I gotta progress. I can't wait on you. But yeah, that's it. Another one. The higher women go up in the financial hierarchy, the less men will be available for you. Chances are your standards will get higher, but the men that do actually meet your standards will have more options than a curvy 30-year-old black woman. Damn. Oof. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That kind of hit. Oh, I'm not even a curvy 30-year-old black woman. Dang, that kind of hit. He said, yo, you gotta the higher you climb, the less men that's gonna be out there, and there's the chances for you finding for somebody choosing you is gonna be less. I'm like, whoa, but how you said it, I don't even know if it was how you said it. He just said it had the facts. But like, dang, a thick or fat 30-year-old black woman when he can find like a 20-year-old, then whatever, senorita. And I don't even mean Latina, I just mean the female. It's just like, if you are leading with your degree in education, it will be an absolute turnoff for men, especially those who are content with the way they are in life, with where they are in life. And you're kind of right. You do live in the Midwest. Dating options in the big cities like in NYC, New York City can help your chances. Yeah, yeah, man. Like, dudes don't care about your education. What your education got to do with anything? Unless it's the same thing, Your education, as far as I can say, I don't care about your education. Uh, I'm like, I like, and that's the part of what I keep saying. It's not the same. We're not the same. You don't. If a man says he's this, he's saying it because that's it. His status needs to be understood, and women need to know. Women need to know that because, and I guess this is the misconception. Women need to know that a man is a high earner and that he is a title. He's a doc. I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. Women don't really need to know that. Women don't really need to say anything about that. It could be nice to know, but it's not really important because that's the onus is not on them to share their titles. If a black woman, I mean, not even a black woman, any woman, if a woman say I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm like that's nice, but that's not really anything that has to do with me. You know, I'm like maybe if I was a doctor, maybe if I was a lawyer, that'd be a different story. But I'm not. You know, what if I wasn't? I was a decently paid dude, which I'm not. And I was looking for somebody, and I'm like, yo, I'm still trying to progress myself, but like, you know, if I heard that, I'm like, I don't really care about that. Like to me, from hearing it from a woman sounds like a flex. That's usually when I see it on there. I'm college educated. I'm this, that, and the third. So it's a flex, and it's telling me you only looking for those type of people. So if I'm not that person, I'm not going to be looking for you. Um, Black men are generally less rigid about their standards than most races. So it's probably has to do. So it's probably something that has to do with you. Less rigid, generally less rigid about their standards than most races. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. I am looking. I know for me, I'm looking for like a generally nice person, sort of fit. I'm not looking for an overweight person. I I'm just not looking for that anymore. And I'm trying to not to be overweight. I'm in it. I have a gym membership that I'm going to be using. I have used in the past. Let me just say that because I'm like, what he said he has gym membership, but did he use it though? I'm like, I have used it. Um, but yeah, and a nice person, you know, pretty fit, pretty nice person, you know, good attitude, good personality. I'm an introvert, so an introvert would be nice, but a person who likes to get out there and do some things while kind of sometimes kicking to themselves, you know, kicking back to themselves. Excuse me. And a confident person, you know. And these are what I'm looking for, but that last part about being less rigid about their standards, I don't know. I don't know. I can only presume based off culture that some of these Asian folks are looking for other Asians, which is so weird to me because they say it's Asians, but they're different kind of Asians out there. So that's weird to me. And that never made sense to me. I'm like, but they get offended when you say, what kind of Asian are you? I don't know what kind of Asian are you. But they say, I'm just dating an Asian or good job for the Asians. I'm like, I guess for American Asians that makes sense, but that don't make any sense to me. You're Asian, but and you'll date any kind of Asian so long as they're Asian and they look Asian and they're coded as Asian. Maybe that dude who got plastic surgery to be Asian, I guess. But like, that's weird to me because that means you'll date any person who looks East Asian. And mind you, there are other Asians out there. With the Russians, from what I don't know if they're Asians, but I know Indian folks or Southeast Asians. I'm like, it's Asia. But that's besides the point. I'm kind of good and low on my time. But like, I don't know. I don't think I believe that. This dude named Timmy Turner, 79, 86. I don't know if I believe that they're less rigid. I think I can't speak for every black man because I don't think I'm the typical black man. Um, but I don't think black men. I think black men are looking for a pretty girl, just like any dude, a pretty girl, a girl that they can kind of connect with, that they can enjoy spending time with, that is safe because our culture just has a lot of trauma, so we're trying to find safe stuff. And yeah, a nice person. So, lastly, my girlfriend's a dermatologist. You have to find the right guy, and that's fair. If a person's okay with you being a dermatologist, cool. If not, Maybe find somebody else. But yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Yeah. Bye.